This fictional story was written through the inspiration of 2gether, the series and Still Together. We know for a fact that the story ended with an open-ended ending. So, let me share you how will I continue the story in my version. Well, there will be new characters and expect the unexpected. Overview, keep looking at me like that and I will kiss you till you drop. Those were the stereotype words coming from Sarah Watt. Tyne did not say any words but temptingly stared at him. Sarah Watt gently pushed Tyne over the couch. Tyne did not complain or anything. He let Sarah Watt's kissable lips run over his lips. Momentarily, their world turned slow-mo and let their souls talk. After that remarkable kiss, they ended up sleeping together on the couch. Fast forward. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the graduates of 2024. Fong, and Tyne successfully finished their law course while Boss, and Sarah Watt happily done with their political science degree. Mill also completed his architecture course while Green finished his humanities and social science degree summa cum laude. Ern and Pear will be on their last year as university students for this coming academic year. After a year, Tyne together with and Fong completed their training in professional ethics and the basic principles of advocacy and the legal profession provided by the Institute of Law Practice Training of the Law Society of Thailand. With that, the three are now members of the Thai Bar Association and Law Society of Thailand. Sarah Watt and Tyne are both working. Tyne has his own law firm while Sarah Watt is his consultant. Aside from that, Sarah Watt established his own music bar named Wild Tyne, where Boss is the manager. Speaking of Boss, he is now happily in a relationship with Pear, while Man is working in Type's company. Dim and Green are now happy together and adopted their first child. Ern is now the president of the music club while Pear is now the president of the cheerleading club with Fukong. Of course, Mill and Fukong are now officially dating. Lastly, and Fong are secret lovers. Chapter 1. Sarah Watt's soliloquy. It's been a while when I and Tyne spend a day together and it is inevitable to reminisce the past. I can still recall the first time I met him. It was in the open house of the university where we graduated. The campus ground was filled with band sounds and Pam invited me to watch Scrub performance, so I also brought with me Man and Boss. Pam was my high school crush. I have hidden my feeling towards her because of the fear that our friendship will be affected. Unknowingly, Pam served as an angel to me because she brought me to the person whom shall I love for the rest of my life. At the concert, all were waving their hands in the air and dancing as if it was their last dance. In front of me, there was this high schooler so lively, energetic, and wildly dancing that he doesn't even notice that he bumped and accidentally trampled my foot. The moment Tyne turned around to show a gesture of apology, my world turned slow-mo. My heart beats too fast. I don't know what to say, but my heart screamed with joy. His face was kept in my mind. The lips, cheeks, and his eyes all are so tempting to stare at and touch. After the concert, I followed them and they were in the hallway near the concert area taking pictures on the bulletin board with Scrub posters on it. I am so thankful to Tyne because he gave me the motivation to love music more. I recorded a song for him and promised myself that I will show it to him if I will see him again. This was the video that made Tyne curious and jealous. Every Scrub concert at the university, I always go hoping that I will see him again. But destiny plays differently. I did not see him at any concert. After I graduated high school, I enrolled in the university where I met Tyne the first time. My squad enrolled in the Faculty of Political Science. The Freshie Night was held for all newbies in the university. I am so lucky enough to be part of the bands performed that night. Screams and loud music all over the place. As days passed, I never expected that my wish to meet Tyne once again came true. Our second meeting was not good. Awkward. I am with boss and man at that time. We're on our way to our afternoon classes when someone was calling me, Sarah Watt. Sarah Watt. Sarah Watt. Shitheaded. As I turned to where the voice coming from, I saw those lips and eyes I'm longing for. I don't know what to do. I can't contain the happiness I felt. I am speechless, but my heart was so eager to jump and hug him so tight. I went close to him and acted as if I am rude. I stared at him so sharply and asked what was his problem. Tyne, too, was speechless. I gave him 5 seconds to ask, but instead, I told him, "Keep looking at me like that, and I will kiss you till you drop," and went away. At that time, I am not aware that Tyne was being chased by Green, the lover of P. Tim. Man and boss came with me to the park near my dormitory. I shared with them how happy I am meeting Tyne the second time. We were in the middle of our conversation when suddenly Tyne sent an email. My heart went on hiatus for a while. I don't know what to do. I want to scream like girls do the moment they were noticed by their crush. I don't know what to reply. But these two clever friends of mine replied nasty things with good intentions. They wanted me not to be obvious and to show that I am not that kind of an easy-to-get guy. One morning while driving my car, someone riding on a bicycle trying to run after me. It was Tyne. I slowed down my car a bit and asked him what was the problem. As usual, I gave him 10 seconds. Nothing happened. In my heart, I am happy and it completed my day. That day, boss, man, and I went to the cafeteria where we usually stay during break time. I saw the cheerleading squad doing their routine for newbies. Man bullied Tyne. While introducing himself, that made Tyne shout out of his lungs. Meanwhile, I went to the CRNP. To my surprise, a voice suddenly heard saying, "Is there something wrong with my introduction? Is there something to be laughed at?" It was Tyne. I did not notice him. He followed me. He asked for my number and I did not give, but he intentionally took my phone and fell on the floor and broken into pieces. To my disappointment, I took his and walk away. Since I took his phone, these two devilish Cupid friends of mine took over his Facebook account and posted nasty and naughty things. Even the report was sabotaged by man and boss. All those, Tyne thought that it was me, the saboteur. The next morning, Tyne came to me to give me the replacement of my phone, but little did he know that I already have a new phone. I was laughing inside because he tried his best to replace the phone. In that case, I saw how determined he was to please me. His next statement made me happy and at the same time sad. He asked me to be his boyfriend. Those words made me hear the angels in the sky singing the loveliest love song, but it took only 4 seconds when he said that, "No real boyfriend." As if I turned myself to God Atlas, bringing the whole world on my shoulders. He wanted me to pretend that I like him and I'll be his shield. As he proceeded with the conversation, it made me hopeless because he emphasized that he likes girls. But in my mind, I will never lose hope that someday, he'll be liking me. This time destiny was so playful to me. I don't know why, but I accepted it. Tyne registered in the music club where I am also a member. The music club allowed me to know Tyne better. It was not easy being with him. Tyne was attracted to Pear, at the same time making fake flirting with me. It was hell seeing him liking someone else. Aside from that, Mill was also attracted to him. The only thing I did was to keep an eye on him. It is in this organization Tyne started to open his heart to me. I crossed a river full of crocodiles just to let me love him the way I can. In my thoughts, being with Tyne was heaven, but it was not. Before I got the sweetest yes of his heart, we both got in trouble, like we were both physically into a fight with unidentified gangs of the university. But those unidentified men were blessings in disguise. It gave me the chance to be with the person I love and care for. It was one of the most memorable nights that happened to me ever, spending the night together with him on the couch. It's like heaven and earth collided and became the most beautiful universe. The more our love for each other grows, the more obstacles came. The music camp where Tyne opened up his hesitations about my feeling for him. I told him that he was my first and hoping to be mine forever. Pam came in with the hopes that she can win my heart and attention back to her. I confronted her that my heart is only for Tyne and Tyne alone. Pam hugged me so tightly that I cannot let go of her arms. I want to run after Tyne, but Pam passed out, so I brought her to the university clinic. Then I looked for Tyne. I saw him suffering from excruciating stomach pain, being assisted by Mill and Chat. I hurriedly got close to them to bring Tyne to the hospital, but Tyne declined my help. That night I am so depressed about what was happened. Tyne did not know that I stayed in the hospital next to his bed. The morning after that day, I hurriedly came back to the hospital, but I saw him riding in Mill's car. My heart was bursting with anger and I wanted to turn Mill's face into a punching bag, but I managed to control my emotion so that Tyne will not be more disgusted with me. Our band competition was an inch away during those trying times. I could not fully focus on my rehearsal at that time. I let Tyne stay where he wanted. He left our apartment without me telling. He also left our love bracelet. I am hopeless, but someone made me realize to win him back. On the day of the competition, I played one of the most important songs I wrote for him. Then in the middle of the song, Tyne appeared like an angel walking the aisle. All the people watching the event were screaming as I asked Tyne if he can trust me again. After those events in our love journey, I and Tyne started a new beginning. Since Tim graduated already, I became the music club president and Tyne was forced to be the cheerleading squad president. Our position in our respective organizations created issues and misunderstandings again. It became more chaotic when Tim doesn't have a job yet and involved himself in the music club again. Tim and Green's relationship was on the rock at that time. So, the chaos tripled specifically when Green transferred to the cheerleading squad. I am at the feeling of giving up because I don't even have quality time with my Tyne. It is good that Man and Boss were always there to help me, especially in preparing for my love's birthday turned to be an almost burned party. As days passed, the 17th traditional football match and music festival, or also known as 2U, had culminated. Since our band will be representing our university, we needed to prepare very well. It was hard for me that Tim decided to rehearse in his place for 2 weeks. Tyne did not approve of it, but I explained to him the reasons. It breaks my heart to see him lonely. While I and Tyne having some romantic moments, someone knocked on the door. It was Tim. I want to grab her long neck for disturbing our special moment. The 2U happened. The football team won through the support of the cheerleading team. Now our band turns to perform. We did all our best and we got it. We won. Tyne came over backstage to see me and congratulated me. I steal a kiss from him and revealed to me that he was the man I saw in the last 2U event. We celebrated our victories in both the music club and cheerleading squad. Our victory party was almost ruined again by Tim and Green. They were like a dog and a cat fighting each other. We were all complete. Tyne's brother Type came. Even Ohm and Fung were there. Tyne drank so hard that night believing that I forgot our special day as a couple. He did not know. I also prepared a special event for him. We renewed our promises together. Sarawat's moment was interrupted when someone knocked on the door. He hurriedly went to the door and opened it, and to his surprise it was Fong.